Hi, welcome. My name's Ngozi Weller,
And Betty Alfredo.
and we run a company called Aurora Wellness. And together, in partnership with Black Women in HR, we are bringing you this special well-being workshop just for Black women who work in human resource professions. And the reason that we're doing this is because 2020 has been a year. It has been a year on top of another year. I remember a few months ago when I heard about the death of George Floyd at the hands of the police in broad daylight. Um, the whole world gasped, but I shrugged. I don't know how you felt, but I shrugged because it was another one, another one. I had been actually more moved, more disturbed, more upset, if you like, by what Amy Cooper did in the park when she called the police on an unarmed Black man who she claimed was threatening her life and that of her dog because he'd criticized her for walking her dog without a lead. Um, because that's the kind of racism that I see here all the time. And it was the kind that I was familiar with. But the longer I sat with that event on top of other events, on top of the rise of the alt-right across the Western world, the more I sat with it, the more we knew that we had to do something. We had to do something. And we'd been running wellbeing workshops since COVID had hit, since we had seen the impact that this coronavirus pandemic had had on our HR colleagues, and how you guys are caught up in the middle of everything, having to process legal changes and policy changes and make sense of it all to your employees at the same time as you're trying to understand it for yourself and the stress and the pressure that brings. We've been running wellbeing workshops for them, but this is different. This is one where, yeah, we'll talk about things like coronavirus and how work is for you. But we're going to be talking about how difficult it's been working while Black. It shouldn't even be a thing, but it is. We know the impact of it, of working whilst being a Black, and particular a woman in the workplace. It's brought up a lot of stuff for me personally, and no doubt this has brought up a lot of stuff for you guys. So if you would like the opportunity to have a place where you know it's safe for you to unload, to share, to listen, and to learn also a simple technique to help you let some of it go, then come and join us. Come and join us for this session. The only cost is to cover admin. The rest of it is just the chance for us to give back to this community, and for you to get to know us better. So I hope you'll join us. Places are limited because we want to give the kind of quality care that we can only give to a small group of people. So it's not open for everyone. We want you guys to feel like your voices are heard. So that's why its spaces are limited. But if this sounds like something that you could really use, that would really help you to come to terms with things, then please do sign up and come along.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those. I kind of want you to think about the fact that this is trauma. So, however you look at it, you might say, "Well, I've gone through it for a lot of years. What difference does it matter now?" But it triggered quite a lot of stuff for a lot of people, us included. So, you're not alone in it. So, I think that this is an opportunity to talk openly about it in a professional setting.
Yeah.
As opposed to a personal one where you do to family and friends and stuff. So it's allowed us to work out what we could do next for ourselves, but also for the companies and industries that we work within. How do we influence some of that stuff? So we influence it by not hiding it or sweeping it under the carpet. We're influenced by being open about what we're feeling. So well, definitely extend the invite for you to join the workshop. Invite your Black HR colleagues to it. Um, it might feel like, oh, well, what's the point? there'll be a lot of point. But if anything, it is space where you're only going to have Black women. That rarely happens. So we just need to take advantage of that. So looking forward to seeing you there.
Yes.
And getting to learn more about your story.
Thank you. See you guys
Bye,
soon.
guys.
Bye.